post a game every day until I reach 500 elo. I am currently rated 387. And we'll start into the Carol Con. And then try to get everything happening properly. Okay, so okay, so I probably should take what we got a second fender on it right now, and he pushes it there because I probably should have taken. He's got both of his mounties out already, which is pretty good for him, and I'm going to find out my Mountie over here will have to get rocking somewhere, so we're gonna go take bushes. So now we'll get this Mountie out, and then I'm gonna get on here pushed. Okay, so that often gets laid against that. So now if I go taking this knight, he takes with the pawn, and then he's attacking my knight here. So pawn. So I have to consider he's attacking that. Take that. It's me in check, so I will take with queen. I believe my knight is actually being attacked with the pawn, so I obviously want to take with the knight. So at the moment it's showing I'm up +3. And I will probably consider pushing that pawn up. If he takes me, I take him back, but he's might get something in on that. And I want to get my bishop here out as well. So if I push there, takes, take, and what would I take him back with? Well, so that does make it where I can't just go and do that. I can't put this knight over to that square here. So what I'll have to do is do a first move that and then get my bishop over, but I need something to protect it there. And the knight is coming in over there, so if I take that with my knight right now, I'm attacking his bishop, and this knight is looking to go here and put me in check. And if I've got, obviously we'll have to get I have to block the bishop because, yeah, I obviously have to do that then. Because now if he goes here, he just loses his knight. He does that. And I can obviously move my knight someplace. I'm saying I'm up +2. So now I take something take the knight and put it someplace. Yeah, put it right there, then it just gets taken, and this is not attacked. It can go right here, and it's also just taken, so that's no good. It's right now protected by this knight, but it's not good where it is. I'm actually gotta recalculate this because this is the square I should be looking for my knight. I was pointing too far over. So we'll obviously do that because if I take that with my knight right now, then he takes my knight, so that's no good. And right now I'm attacking that. My mountie here is protected by that pawn, which has been removed. And now my knight is under attack. Okay. So let's look here. What else? If I go here with my knight, then that is protected by this knight. So could also go with this knight up here, and then my queen is attacking his queen, which is right now unprotected. If he takes my queen, mine is protected. So I like that move. There, that will be bishop is protecting this knight, and this knight is protecting that knight, and my queen is now attacking his queen. So takes that, puts me in check. So if I take with my bishop, then he takes the pawn, and this knight is wide open after that, eh? Take with the bishop, that bishop is under attack. And if he takes that knight, then I take that bishop. So take that. So he takes me, and now he's attacking this, and his bishop is protecting that. So if my knight goes right there, no, that's no good. That knight has to be protected. If I go my queen goes here, it doesn't really protect much. And at the moment, we have this bishop or this knight under attack, and my rook can come over and protect it as well as a pawn could. So I believe, wait, I could do this as well, and then I wouldn't lose that pawn. Or I would lose, no, I wouldn't lose my rook. Let me look. I move the pawn there. He can come down and take my rook, and then I would take his queen. Okay, so let's do this. I kind of like that, the safety that feels. A little bit. His queen is undefended right now, so I'm still up +1. So my knights are protecting one another. This pawn is protecting the knight here, and I'm gonna want to consider taking my rook over here next because that file is kind of open. So he's going to put me in check. And if I bring this knight here, stops that, and it will be attacking that there. So also the fact that I'm up +1, do I put my queen? No, I can't put my queen in the way, so I have to put, if I put my knight in the way, then I'm gonna lose that knight. So let's try find a different thing. Like if I put my king right here, that seems very dangerous because of how that bishop and everything looks. Though my knights and my pawn are stopping a lot of the squares from being anything. And I obviously can't put my queen there, so if I do that, then my rook can come down. I'll move my king. And his rooks are still there, so he has moved that rook over. So now I'm gonna get my rook here so that it's attacking the queen. And a lot of these pieces are protecting one another, and ultimately the pawn here is protecting the knight. So now this is going to have to be moved, but if I move it down here, then I'm put in check, and then this is open. So right now I have to wonder, he's going to put me in check, okay? So now my king, if he goes here, like I said, pawn can move. Oh, the queen, no, no, the queen can't take it. Okay. Okay, let's figure this out. The king's here. He goes check. My queen takes his pawn, and his queen takes my queen, and my king takes his. Oh, his rook is there. And my knight is protecting that square as well. So, okay, well then that that poor knight is overloaded because it's protecting that, but the rook is also. So if I put my king here, okay. No, I can't put it there. The queen's right. So I have to go right here. Okay. Now, I'm thankful that my knights are protecting that square right there, because if he starts trying to do something there. So I believe if I take that with my knight, I can take it with my king as well, or my queen. No, I can't take it with my king because of the bishop, or the rook, so I guess if I take it then with the knight, okay. And my queen is on that square as well, so his queen and his rook is on there. And my queen and my king is on there, so he has to figure out what kind of thing is happening with all that, because just that pawn, okay. So now Seems like there might be something here for me to do. Because if I go there, no. Bring. I obviously can push this pawn, protecting that pawn, and attacking the queen. Yeah. Okay. And put his queen there. There. And you can go many squares there. Over here. Seems like it's a little on the tight side for everything, but I don't usually like to have my king almost right in the middle of the board, and I guess he was forced. Oh, my knight moves. He's going to be in check, so I'm going to attack something with that knight. If I go here, he'll be in check, and I can take his rook. So he's moved there. So I'm going to go here. Wait, if I go here and no, what am I doing? It has to go. Oh, if I go here, I put him in check. And then I can remove if I do it over here, then I can remove this rook without losing my knight, possibly. Go here. He's in check. He can go here. And then I can take that and he takes my knight. Maybe I should just be like happy that it's like that because his queen is there. So we'll go check. I have 6 minutes and 21 seconds. I'm out material, but I'm going to have to make sure I don't just lose things. So I'm going to take that rook there and he'll be in check again. Check. So he takes that back. I can't move this knight at the moment because of his rook being there. So I have to consider maybe getting my king in a different spot, or I could get something else happening here because I'm up +4. Now, really, it'd be handy if my queen could do something. My queen can go here, be protected, and I'd be attacking that, and also right there. So, not a safe place for her. You won't be able to just get rid of queen from anywhere, and that bishop is kind of stuck there. The king, my king is protecting that, but the queen also is attacking that, so I don't want to just be losing that. So I go there and he takes, and I can't take back. So do I have to first make a move that would make it so that that knight is safe? Then I get my queen cut off of doing that. I could always just go here then, I guess, and then I'm two there. I guess that's the better move because that knight is hanging. And if I go right here, right now, that is a problem for him. So if he gets his rook over here, I don't know if I'm correct, but he gets that back. So now if I go here with my queen, I'd like to know what he can put in the way. Okay. So check. Thing he has can take me, so he has to get over. And if he goes here, to look at what else can be done here. My knight. Oh, watch that bishop. Watch this rook. So I think once he moves, he goes there. I can take his rook, and then he can take my. If he takes my knight, then I take his knight with my king. He puts me in check. So if I put my knight here, yeah, I can take that, but I can't at the moment. So I have to get knight up here, block, and saying I'm up +9. That bishop right now is open, and his next move would have to be to protect it or put me in check to stop me from taking it. So I'm up +9, so he's going back there, which is, he's protecting that. So now if I go I bring my queen here, it's attacking his queen, and it's protected by the rook. And he can go ahead and take that there, though if I go here with my queen, is that going to cause problem? I'm doing anything like that because could get the rook down there. I have 2 minutes and 27 seconds, so yes, I have to get moving. So if I do this here, his queen is under attack, and think that will be his main priority, to protect his queen. And queen could take that, which puts my rook a little in jeopardy, and I would have to then, he moves up there to attack my knight. And I could just take his queen now. I'll go and take his queen. So I'm up 18 now. So if he's gonna take, okay, so he's resigned, and I guess he didn't see that my queen could just take his queen, and I have a very big material advantage. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.